Enlightenment or No Death series. And today's topic is We All Survive Death by Holland. Let's learn a little bit about him. John Holland, author of the bestseller Born Knowing, has become one of the top psychic mediums and spiritual teachers who regularly lectures throughout the United States. John has spent a significant part of his life developing his abilities and spent 2 intensive years studying in the UK. He has devoted his life to service and to the spirit. John has starred in several TV specials, including A&E's Mediums. We see dead people. He's able to pick up vibrations and detailed information, whether it's seen, felt, or heard from a past event. He's the author of Psychic Navigator, 101 Ways to Jumpstart Your Intuition, and Power of the Soul. This is a little bit about this author, friends. And now getting into the topic. Spiritualism. Spiritualism is a belief system that has its foundations in the continuity of life and communication with spirit through the spiritual ability of mediumship. For many, it's also a religion, a philosophy, and a way of life. The spiritualist faith has a very calming and healing effect, as it is their belief that we don't die. Our loved ones who have passed on are still very much alive and well in spirit. Now, the philosophy of spiritualism is we are all born with a spark from the divine, that is our spirit. So, when our spirit finally crosses over, that spark will leave the physical jacket it's encased in and slip back into the spirit world where we originated. We all survive death, no matter what religion we choose to believe. The philosophy of spiritualism is based on the 7 principles that were written in the 19th century through the mediumship of Emma. The first principle is the fatherhood of God. By the study of nature, that is, by trying to understand the laws of cause and effect which govern all that is happening around us, we recognize that there is a creative force in the universe. God, the creative force, manifests directly or indirectly in all things. We know this power as God, and as we are part of the life created by God, we acknowledge God as our Father. Now, the second principle is the brotherhood of man. We all come from the same universal life source. In effect, we are all one large family, small individual offshoots which come from the whole. This means that all mankind is a part of a brotherhood. We're all members of the same divine family. We need to share our joys as well as our burdens. We need to understand the needs of the other individuals in order to assist them as part of our service to each other. As we learn to give, so must we also learn to receive. I repeat this once again, friends. As we learn to give, so must we also learn to receive, thereby achieving the necessary balance for our life. We must look not only to the material necessities of our fellow creatures, but also to their spiritual needs and help those in need to become strong and worthy of their relationship in the family of God. Now, the third principle is communion of spirits and ministry of angels. All religions believe in life after death, but only spiritualism shows that it is true by demonstrating that communication with departed spirits can and does take place. Spiritualist churches provide one of the venues where communication through mediumship is possible, and many loved relatives and friends take advantage of this opportunity to continue to take an interest in our welfare. There are also spirit people or teachers who are dedicated to the welfare and service of mankind. Now, the fourth principle is continuous existence of the human soul. It's scientifically proven that matter, being part of the creative force or energy, cannot be destroyed. It merely changes its form. Spirit, as part of the creative force, is therefore indestructible. On the death of the physical body, the spirit continues as an integral part of a world which interpenetrates our world but in a different dimension. This world is referred to as a spirit world. In spirit life, we have a spirit body, which until we progress far enough is a replica of our earthly body. We are the same individuals in every way with the same personalities and characteristics, and we change only by progression or otherwise because of our own efforts. Our personal responsibilities do not stop at death. Now, the fifth principle is personal responsibility. This principle places responsibility for wrongful thoughts and deeds where it belongs, that is, with the individual. It is the acceptance of responsibility for every aspect of our lives, and the use to which we place our lives depends entirely upon ourselves. It is not possible for any other person or outside influence to interfere with our spiritual development unless we are willing to allow this. No one can put right the wrong doing except the offender. As we are given the freedom of choice, which is free will, we are also given the ability to recognize what is right from what is wrong. We are totally as well as personally responsible. Now, the sixth principle is compensation and retribution. Hereafter, for all good and evil deeds done on earth, the law of cause and effect essentially is as you sow, so shall you reap. One cannot be cruel and vindictive towards others and expect love and popularity in return. It must be understood that the compensatory or retributive effects of this law operate now on earth. They do not wait until we begin to live in the spirit world. Now, the seventh principle is eternal progress open to every human soul. In every heart, there exists the desire for progress, and to every human spirit belongs the power to progress in wisdom and love. All who desire to tread the path that leads to perfection are able to pursue it. The rate of progress is directly proportional to the desire for mental and spiritual understanding. If we do our best in earth life to follow our inward prompting or intuitions, we shall find progress very easy on earth as in spirit. If not, every step in advancement will follow a struggle against imperfections, which we ourselves will have worked into our natures. Within the family of God, with all the advantages that our realization of that state can give us, we are all given the opportunity to be responsible for our own eternal progress. So, this is from his book, The Spirit Whisperer, his friends, by John Holland. Yes, beautifully given, friends. It's a very nice article. If there is anybody who wants to share about it or anything, yeah, please go ahead and please share, friends. So the main important points that I liked here is like the first thing that we had mentioned, that we don't die, nobody dies. It's just like, as every author has been telling, that we don't die. Only we change our clothes and we go to the spirit world. That's one thing, and the other thing is we're all one big family. We have to support each other. We have to be there for each other. We should not confine ourselves only to our family, because if we came from that spirit of the God, the Creator, then we are all from one big family, isn't it? So if there is any help that is required in and around us, so we have to go ahead without thinking that I'm separated from them. No, we should not do that, and we should become one with that person, and we should help them. And at the same time, a wonderful thing where we do a very big wrong step in our life is we always our hand always wants to be upper. That means we wants to only give. We want to only give, but we get only balance when we receive as well. So we should never say no if somebody is giving something, if somebody is offering something, if they're giving any suggestion or if they're giving anything. So we should never say no. After we think that if we say no, that means we are becoming good. No, please, it's again you're forcing yourself. Never say no if somebody is giving anything. Just receive it with love. And there's so many points like this, friends. And yeah, wonderful, wonderful article. Yes, yes, Anuchi, you want to say something? All right, Ram, please go ahead, Ram.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Ram.
So that was a beautiful article again, Madhu. It looks like a summary of everything that we had been hearing all these days in a nutshell, all the various principles put together. And the best thing was the second one, that we are all brotherhood, right? So wherein we all come from the same place and we are all basically helping each other. So that's a beautiful statement. And the more I keep, let's say, that statement comes, the more a joyfulness I find within, because everyone, including, let's say, the group who is here, but even the whole group of humans around us, we are all brothers and sisters, or let's say we are from the same family. Yes. So such a beautiful statement. I really, really feel very, very happy. Thank you.
Yeah.
So very strong it is. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ram. Yes, Rasika.
Hello, good morning, Didi, good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful article, Didi. It gave a new perspective of giving and receiving, because it has been taught that be a giver, you know, but it's a new perspective to know that you should also be open to receive. So that was really wonderful. And also thank you for the inspiration to write about to write something about the enlightenment on Know This, because it allowed me to revisit all the videos and regain the knowledge again. So, and becoming again more aware of those things. And so now I really understand the meaning of Swadhyaya and how it has a deep effect on your meditation as well. Because for past week I was going through some physical pain, which were so from inside I was not feeling to read anything, but I was just meditating. So, but when I started to feel better since yesterday, and when I started reading and listening to videos, I could see the change in my perspective, and also in meditation, that how deep it is. So now I understand the true meaning of Swadhyaya. So thank you so much for the inspiration. Uh,
Thank
and and I also have one more experience to share. Yesterday, I was listening to videos and I came across a video about angels and how you should be aware at each and every point, and it also said about that the lady who was speaking, she said that she was having the same experiences if she was listening to those same experiences earlier. So she was doubting herself that maybe she was listening to those videos, listening to those experiences, and that's why her mind is playing games. But yeah, I don't know, it happened same with me, because I started seeing, so I came across 2-3 videos about angels. I saw some numbers, one like 2-3 times, I could see the figure of angels on my book or
Mm.
on some images. And when I, as Ram sir had a session about the bottom memory,
Yeah.
while sleeping, I just said to myself, angels. And uh, one of my one of my teacher who committed suicide 20 years back came into my dream, and it was I never had a closure with him. It was a sudden death of him, and I never had a closure also in my dreams. But it was so nice to meet him again because he was so close to our heart, and he just asked me to come and hug me. And I really don't remember what he said, but I just have a soft feeling that he said that you are divine, you are nice, you are one of us. Or
Yeah.
so when I woke up this morning, I came up with that feeling that it was really nice. Um, and Yes, so but I also have a feeling, Didi, that since yesterday I'm feeling some vibration at
Mhm.
towards the end of my feet,
Mhm.
and I feel that the area just next to my feet is vibrating. And
Mhm.
yesterday night as well, I had that feeling, so I was scared, because I was inviting angels, but I was scared at the same time. Maybe they were
Mm.
coming, and also since last week I have a feeling that somebody is chasing me.
Mm.
And so when I was cycling, I have a feel in a forest. So maybe
Mm.
it's a fear.
Mm.
When you are in forest, there is nobody behind you, and when you're
Mm.
cycling, there is somebody coming behind you.
Mm.
So I feel
Mm.
scared, so I just want to get away, just
Yes.
get over with that fear, that
Mm.
I am being protected. So yesterday night as well, when I had that vibration, all of a sudden, and when I woke up, I was feeling really anxious, and my husband was not next to me. So I was
Mm.
really feeling that when he would come, so it would be he would be next to me, so I would be comforted. So
Mm.
could you please maybe
Mm.
share
Yeah.
some?
Yes, Rasika, for the last thing that you have shared, have drop all the fears because we are always protected. I know it is very easy for me to tell, but bit by bit, whenever you have these kind of fear coming up, you comfort yourself. You say to yourself that you have been protected by spirit guides or the angels around you. So the, don't invite fear. And the other thing is when you have these vibrations and if you feel restless, I want you to go to the bathtub or put your feet into the water. This is what is coming for me. When you put your feet into your water, you again come back to the normal. Or if you can't handle it, if it is too restless, and if you don't know what it is, just soak your feet in the water or just take a shower
Okay, okay, thank-
immediately. Yeah.
okay, okay. Yes, thank
But
you.
wonderful experiences, Jessica. Like your teacher coming and show, like asking you to hug him. Like it's a great thing that you are able to recognize yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like as you were telling that you as if you felt so divine. So yes, we are all divine. All these things. The the journey that we are taking up is like to clean ourselves so that we shine like a diamonds. As few days back, one master was telling in one of his articles that yes, we have to clean all that we have accumulated, all the fears, all the guilt, and all these things. Then we all shine like a diamond.
Yes, yes,
Yes, yeah.
yes. Thank you,
Thank you,
thank you.
thank you, Ma. Thank you for sharing. Yes, yes, Madhvi.
Good morning, all. Good morning, Madhu. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Ram.
ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's a wonderful article again. How beautifully the authors write about these articles. Really, I'm so much inspired to read them. And that's one good thing is we all are family. This is something I always used to keep it because I try to bind the people. This is what I keep on doing it in my daily life also, like at home, in the office, and I like to coordinate with the people and I organize. And because gathering 2 or 3 people, it's very hard actually. But still, somehow I try to manage it because they try to believe me or trust me, and we can go along with it. Like so, all these, I think this is a very beautiful article that we all belong to one
Mm.
family and we are so divine, and this is something great actually. And I would like to share one experience of mine on this.
Mhm.
Like when I was in the when I go to the animals, like they are very strange, like not only the human beings but animals are like really like you need to understand them, or you need to have some kind of learnings, or some kind of at least connections that they understand us. But as soon as I go to the animals, yesterday I was in Stuttgart, and then my colleague asked me to come for a walk in the afternoon, and then we happened to go to the farm, the hen farm, and all the hens came towards me. And then my colleague was laughing, saying that no, they did not come for you, but they came for the grains, and
Mhm.
then I said that no, why did they not come to you? They all came to me, and they were they were as if talking to me, and they were looking at me like this. "So, see, look
Mm.
at them." I was like, funny,
Mm.
maybe I'm a big hen here. i was
Mm.
I was making my fun of myself, saying that they might have thought that a real big strange hen has come from their
Mm.
society. That's why they all flocked me. So it was a wonderful experience. But what I see the moment I'm trying to communicate with them, just saying hi. Next time when I'm here, then I'll get something for you for sure. Yeah, and I'm sorry you just came with a lot of hope on this one, but they still are looking at me. Then I saw that they had this bag, the whole fur is gone. The
Mhm.
feathers have all gone,
Mhm.
and they had some kind of I don't call it as a disease, but they kind of the skin allergy or
Mhm.
something, because when the feathers go away or some parts, this is all wounded actually. It's kind
Mhm.
of like that. I could see at least 7 to 8. I wanted to talk to the farmer there, but I said that no, because Germans are very orthodox, and Germans, they don't allow us, like, and they don't allow us to feed also the animals. So I said that no, I wouldn't go. But what I really felt was I could see their pain. Like I could see something they want to communicate to me. And the moment I saw, then the feathers were not there. And the whole night I could not sleep. And I was just thinking, what can I do? And this made me really upset in the afternoon. I really did not work anything after looking at that. And I wanted to soothe them, or I wanted to, uh, help them. But I don't know. I don't know if
Mm.
this is a real good feeling or not. I don't know how to overcome this kind of a thing. So I wanted to ask in this session.
Mm.
You're right. This is all, I feel this is all family, one big family for us. And whenever I go and whenever I see something, like my heart is again upset or broken, or I cry like anything.
Mm.
I don't know,
Mm.
some kind of a saying, or kind of a pain. I don't know how to overcome this, and how can I heal them? Or
Raise your word. Raise your word, Madhvi. That's what we can do. Not only for these hands, there are every day millions and millions of animals are being slaughtered. They're all our brothers and sisters. And it's not fair, right? We cannot, as you were telling, as you were expressing that you cannot able to see that hen that which doesn't have a feather. What is happening, going through the hens that are getting killed every day, and we are eating it on our plate. Raise your word. You have this like what do you say, this communication. So then speak, speak their words to the humans. Spread this message. Hey, don't do that, like, or bring that awareness of like being a vegetarian. That if repeatedly it is happening to you, then you have to work towards it. The only way that we can do is to speak our truth. This is our truth.
Mm.
We should not keep calm, and we cannot comfort others. We cannot say to others that it's okay, it's your lifestyle. No, if wrong means no, no means no. We have to at least say our word. When we
Mm-hmm.
say our word, we are putting a seed into them. So some or
Okay.
the other day it gets sprout. So we don't have to confine ourselves only going and speaking to that owner to take care of that hens. We have to go to the farms where they're slaughtering animals. We have to go there and communicate. We have to spread that message. And I'm very happy that in Germany there is so much of awareness is happening around. Many people day by day they are becoming vegetarians and vegans, and it is very important. Like we all are one brotherhood. Our animal friends, our fish friends, and our bird friends, they're all our brothers and sisters. Like we all want our children and all our family to be happy. The same thing with all of them as well. So we have to have this compassion, and we should not keep calm. We should keep on speaking about this. And this is what I like in Patriji. He says, you meditate or not meditate, that is up to you. But opt vegetarianism. Don't kill animals. Don't make them as your food. He's insisting because he's becoming, he's speaking their word. Because just because they don't have a mouth, they don't have anything to express, we think that okay, we take them for granted and we can do anything on them. No, we should raise our word whenever it is possible. We have to, and we should not do it. We should not even cook anything in the home. We should not encourage our children. We should not encourage anybody. Come what may, the society is. You have to be strong with your decision. No, I will not do that. I will not feed my children with these things. When I know that it is not right, it is not right. And I will not do it. I will not let my children take all these, the karma. Yeah, so it is very important, Madhvi, and repeatedly, if you're experiencing these things, I know that you have already shared me before this experience uh, about of you going to a place where you had a dinner wherein the German friends have invited your office colleagues. So yes, if you are experiencing the same thing, that means you should speak. You should speak your truth.
Yes, I do
But
that. Actually, my family is a non-vegetarian, to be frank. I'm the only vegetarian in that my family. My and luckily I got my in-laws as a vegetarian family. That is a different issue. But my own family, I tried a lot, like my brothers and my home, but none of them say they can really change. So they
mm,
feel that I'm stupid. They say that you're stupid. You don't know the essence, or you don't know the favorites of non-vegetarian. I keep saying them, like my own family. I feel that when I could not convince my own family, what will I convince the others? But I speak up, and then they
mm,
don't force me. Also, I never eat because I feel so strong connection, and the moment I eat also, they can experiment on me. Like, if somebody without knowing me cook everything non-vegetarian, they can experiment on me saying, Madhvi, you can have the next day or the next moment, you can see the whole reaction in my body. Either I vomit it off, or either I cannot sleep, or either I become so ill. All these kinds they can experiment it. And my family, my own family, to be frank, they are not able to listen or to understand what it means. What will I change the world? This is what I feel.
mm,
But I keep on saying, all my colleagues, and most of my colleagues, like Germans, they are all vegetarian. I mean, vegans, I
that's
would
good.
say. Yeah, most of them. They
Wonderful.
have a lot of awareness here, at least Germans. When I
Mm,
could see they don't eat, and they don't slaughter, or they are against of this chicken slaughtering, and that's why they became so much vegan, not even like a vegetarian. Like I take milk products and all, but they've seen so
that's
many
great.
things, really. And almost like my colleagues, some of the colleagues, they are really really vegetarian. Sometimes I feel that, wow, how did they come? But I saw the pain. And when I saw the chickens also yesterday, it was so much in pain. That's what they were wanted to communicate me, or they were just looking at me. I'll send you the photos of yesterday's. And you're right, the slaughterhouse also, you still remember that. That's really great. After all these experiences, you still remember what I said, actually. I'm so glad. Yeah, about the slaughterhouse. It's a really big slaughterhouse.
Yes.
I'll raise my voice. Yeah, if
Mm.
possible, I'll
That's it.
try my best. Yeah.
That's
Thank you
it,
so much.
Madhvi.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
so
you so much,
much. Yeah.
Madhu. Yeah, to
Yeah.
giving me that
Yes. Yes.
inspiration. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
So, friends, we just have 5 more minutes, and in 5 minutes, there is another session where Patriji will be coming. And if you want to listen to him and if you want to join that session, I will be sharing the link over here, and you can directly join after we finish the session here, friends. So we just have 5 minutes. Yes. It's time. Yeah. Okay. So Ram is telling we will move. So if there is anything that you wish to share, friends, please write it in the group, and it will be nice to have interactions over there as well. Okay. Thank you so much, and we will all see each other again in the evening or in the Patri search session. Yeah. Bye bye all. Yeah. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.